Okay, it's 5 on the dot. Hello everyone, I want to specially welcome you to this live show. Welcome to Love and Life TV / Kingdom Stories. And I'm so glad to have everyone here today because we have something very important to discuss this evening. And this is what majority of us are going through. In fact, almost everybody are going through what we are about to discuss today. Tonight, I want to talk to somebody very specifically. And before I even begin, I want you to ask yourself one question. And am I actually stuck because I don't have ability? Or am I stuck because I don't have the resources to use the ability I already have? This is a question I want us to answer. To ask ourselves as you are joining. I want us to ask ourselves that questions. That am I actually stuck because I don't have ability? Or am I stuck because I don't have the resources to use the ability I already have? Because there is a kind of frustration that comes when you know that there is something inside you. You know you are talented. You know you can do certain things. You have ideas and you have skills. You have dreams. You have creativity. You have things you know you can accomplish. But somehow, your life is not reflecting what you know is inside you. And that can be very, very painful. Very, very painful. Because people can look at you from outside and think that maybe she doesn't have anything. Maybe it's not serious. Maybe this person is lazy. Maybe this person doesn't have ambition. But they don't know what is happening inside you. They don't know the ideas you have. They don't know the things you have, you have learned. And they don't know the number of times you've tried. You don't know how many times you started something and had to stop because there was no money to continue. They don't know how many opportunities you couldn't take because you simply didn't have the resources. And tonight, or I don't know where the time you are, wherever you are watching me from, I want to talk about that person. The talented person who is stuck. The person who knows there is more inside them. The person who keeps asking, why am I not moving forward? And I'm talking about this because I know what it feels like. If you're seeing this face for the first time, this is Love and Life TV channel. I welcome everyone across the globe. And I really appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate everyone, the viewers across the globe. I welcome people from US, from Canada, from India, from Europe, from Indonesia, for Philippines, and across the globe. I want to say a very big thank you for your support, for the love, for the Here, Mimi, good good evening. Good evening, Mimi. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate. Thank you so much, Mimi. I appreciate you. I can sign to please if you are joining, you can just let me know from the comment section. I can welcome you specially. I appreciate everyone for this wonderful opportunity given to us. I'm good. Family is fine. Thank you. And your side too. Hope you are good. How are my children and my brother? We are good. We are good. We are in his hands because by God's grace, we are okay. I believe everything is perfect. So this evening we have something very serious to discuss, which I know that a lot of people are going through it. A lot of people, a lot of us are in it. And because I've experienced it, I once know in it, I could understand, and I want to share with us the 5 strategies points I use. 5 strategy points I use that brought me out of it, that made me overcome it. You wouldn't want to miss any one of this strategy because number 3 could be your life changer. Number 1 could be your own life changer. And the first one, number 5, could be your own life changer. So that is why you want to stick to the end of this life, because at the end of it, I'm very sure that you will not remain the same. There's going to be a drastic change because you'll be empowered, you will be informed of what to do. So we are talking about being skillful, being talented, and yet you are stuck. You are multi-talented. When we say multi-talented, it means you have a lot of resources, a lot of skills, a lot of gifts in you. And yet, all those gifts, all those talents you have, they are not forth bringing fortunes for you. And you are still living in penury. You are still eating from hand to mouth, and it's like you are nobody. People see you at times, they think you have nothing in you. People might think that you really don't have much to offer, or you are empty, but so painful that you yourself realize who you are, but something is hindering you. Something is hiding that potentials in you for bringing them out. So how can you maneuver? How can you go against all those things? How can you break that barricade, and then you come out from your shell and start performing? That is what we want to discuss this evening. If you know that you fall in this category, or you have someone that is in this category, kindly share this video, share this live screen to such person. And if you are the one in it, this is for you. This live screen is for you. Oh, the Brave channel, thank you so much for your contributions. I really appreciate that. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. So as I was saying, you keep asking yourself, why am I not moving forward despite all my talents, despite all my skills, despite that I'm multi-talented, and yet I'm not moving on. I'm not being fulfilled. I'm not doing as expected. I'm not doing as I really want to. All these skills that I have, all the talents I have, we look at people, some don't even have half of it, and they are making a great exploit. They are in money, but you are there with all the so-called talents. You are not producing anything, and you are like, what is going on? People see you as a lazy person. You are not lazy. This life is for you, because today we are going to teach us what to do. We are going to brainstorm together what I did and it works for me. Then we are going to teach you 5 strategies that you can use, which will make you break out of that barricade and you start getting it. So that is what we want to discuss today. If that sounds as what you like to hear, or what you are in, or what you are experiencing, then this video or this live is for you. So sit back, take your paper, begin to jot down, because at the end of today you are going to have focus to give glory to God. Okay, without wasting much of our time, I believe you already maybe 5 minutes past, and I believe that some people will still join. Let's dive in straight into today's live. Like I said, I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like when you have all these things. There have been many times in my life too when I know I could do more. I know I had abilities. I know I had skills. I know I could learn. I know I could create. I know there were things inside me that could become something valuable. But there was a problem. The problem is resources. Resources. What are these resources we are talking about? Sometimes there was no money. Sometimes there was no connections. And sometimes there was nobody to say, come, let me help you. Sometimes I needed something to move forward, but I couldn't avoid it. And when you don't have the resources to execute your ideas, something happens. And what happened? You became quiet. You stop. That is it. And not because you have stopped dreaming, or you really don't have that potentials anymore. Not because you don't have that talent again. Not because you don't know how to move the dream from your head into reality. No. I have also experienced that. And there were times when I would have to put certain things on hold because I don't have the money to continue. I just leave them. I have to let them be because no money to continue. And that can be frustrating. I'm telling you, it can be highly frustrating when you know you have skills. You have everything it takes to become rich, but resources is not there. You'll be frustrated. You'll be frustrated because you have to stop. You will stop. Not that you really wish to stop or the dreams is no more existing, but something stop you. And that is resources. Because you know what you can do, you know what you want to do, but you don't have what you need to do it. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Some of us have ideas. You have a lot in us, a lot of potentials, but nothing to push it. Nothing to push it. You don't have what you need to do them. And I want somebody watching me tonight, to understand something. Being temporarily unable to execute your potential does not mean that you don't have potential. That is it. Because sometimes your ability is ahead of your resources. And that is where I found myself many times too. But I made a decision. I said, if I cannot afford to pay someone to do it, then let me learn how to do it. That is where the story changed. That is where the game changed. If I cannot pay someone to do it for me, then let me learn how to do it. Let me learn it, and then how to do it for myself. My people, at times you have a lot to do. You have the idea, but to execute it, you will earn thousands and thousands of money to execute it, and you don't have it. You will be stopped. Automatically, you will just, you have to stop. It means you've been given shut your mouth. You will be shut down. But I said to myself, when I was at that point, if I cannot to pay someone to do it for me, then I will learn to do it. Let me learn how to do it. I remember when I first edited my video, it was a tug of war. Number one, if I want to give someone to edit for me, they be calling money. I don't have money to pay. I don't have money to pay because a lot of responsibilities are lying down for me, and the income is very, very tiny compared to what is taking it. And I have skills. I am multi-talented. I have a lot of talent and skills in me, which could even fetch me a lot of money if I can execute it very well. But because of executing it, I need resources. Money is part of it. People that will do it for me are asking for thousands of money, which I cannot afford. Even if I struggle to pay for one, is it that only one I will do for life? If you are a content creator, you create videos. It's not just one single videos now. On this channel, I have over 360 something videos on it. I have 360 something thousand, if not 370 videos. 370 videos on my channel. Now tell me, if I'm to pay someone to create it for me, and I'm paying, let's even assume I'm paying 10,000 per video. Let's multiply it. And don't forget, some of us, our channel is there to be monetized. That if we say, okay, oh, thank God I'm monetized, we see money. Even if you are monetized, is it all only on creation you be spending all the money? That is what I'm saying. That very first time I tried to create my video, I cried. I am a singer. It's part of the talent I have. It's God's endowment. And I went to studio to, release a song. I released a single. I paid for it. Now, I called on a cinema, what do you call it, photographer or all these videographer. I want to create a video for this song. I was told to bring 200,000. That was almost, let me see, if I'm not mistaken, probably 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I should bring 200,000. I look at it. Then I don't know if I cannot even afford 20,000 naira. If I now start asking people, please help me, donate for me. At the end of the day, maybe I try to gather some money. Do you even think I will gather up to that 200,000 naira? Because the worst part is when people say that this money you have to use it that will liberate you. Sorry to say, they might not give you. That is the bitter truth. That is the bitter truth. And if peradventure they now give it to you, they give, okay, I look at it. Is it only that 20,000 I will need? Okay, I want to shoot a video. Will I just wear somehow clothes? I need to buy clothes. I need to do a little makeup. I need to buy shoes. I will not use just one clothes. I will use like maybe 2 or 3 different clothes for that shooting. Okay, I want to use church auditorium. I want to use choir, mass choir. Those mass choir that will join me in shooting the video. Won't I entertain them? No matter how little entertainment is, even is snacks and bottled water. Let's multiply 1,000 per provincial 500 people. Times how much is a whole lot. How will I do it? How will I supply all those things? In a nutshell, if I'm to, put that on calculation, I will not need nothing less than 500,000. I look at it, say, God, where will I see it? That alone is a stoppage for me. I stop it. But one day I look at it, I say, some people will just do ordinary audio and put on YouTube. Let me do audio. Okay, who will help me to edit it? I have my master song. Edit it for me. He asked me to go and bring 50,000. I said, where will I get it? That was how I have to learn how to edit. I started learning it. The first time I edited my song myself, I cried. I shed tears because I couldn't get it on time. In fact, I didn't want to remember that time. It was in the night, midnight. I was on it for complete 10 hours. I was still editing one particular song. But I never give up. Look at me today. After many learning, training, I got it. Tell me, that video I will not edit. All my videos on my channel, I did it myself. I didn't pay a dime. That is what I'm saying. That I told myself that if I cannot afford to pay someone, then let me learn how to do it. And that really helped me. And that decision changed a lot for me. It changed a lot. Now, I want to tell the strategy I use. I've even mentioned one. You will need to stay to the end of this video so that you can change your thinking, and that will really change you. Please, at this point, if you have not liked this video, let's give it a like. Let's share it too. Let's share it to people so that YouTube will spread it more and more to a lot of people. Strategy number 1 is I stop waiting for perfect conditions. I stopped waiting for perfect conditions. The first thing I did was I stopped waiting for everything to be perfect before I started. I realized that if I kept waiting until I had enough money, the right equipment, the right connection, and the perfect circumstances, I might wait forever. Some will wait. If I have money, I will do it. If I get my this, I will do this. If I have this, I will do that. Who told you that time will come on time? That is why we need to start without waiting. So I started asking, what can I do with what I have right now? What I have right now, what can I do with it? What can I do with it? Not what I wish I had. That was what changed me. Not that, if I didn't mean I have this thing. That's what majority of us say. I didn't mean I have this money. I didn't have this connection. I didn't mean I know Dangote. I didn't mean I'm very close to this person. I didn't mean this person is my father. I didn't mean my parents are rich. I didn't mean. We will be there and we are aging. Instead of saying that, why can't you work with what you have right now? What do I have? Should be what you ask yourself. What do I have? Sometimes we spend so much time looking at what is missing that we don't recognize what is already in our hands. Maybe you don't have a laptop, but you have a phone. You have a phone. Why can't you use your phone if there's no laptop? That phone, if you are consistent, can eventually get you money to buy laptop. Maybe you don't have money for a course. But there are things you can even learn freely. Let me tell you, all the things I learned so far, they were free. In fact, out of 100% of all my learning, let me say 10% of them, 5%, I paid for 5%. 95%, I learned it free. Go to YouTube. What I'm dishing out today is free. Why some will ask you to pay for this lecture? Some will ask you to pay for it. Some will package it and put it in Amazon as ebook for you to buy and learn. But here is coming to you free. It is free. I listen to people's live stream. I watch videos, a lot to develop myself. They were all free. That is what, though, if even you don't have money for your course, you can still, you can still get those courses free on social media. But there are things you can learn freely. Maybe you don't have connections, but you can begin building relationship. Maybe you don't have, equipment. You don't have equipment. It's not a barrier. It's not a barrier if you don't have equipment. You can start with what is available. What is available in your hand, you can start with it. I am not saying resources don't matter. Don't get me wrong. They matter. Money matters. Equipment matters. Connection too matters. But when you don't have them now, don't allow the absence of resources to convince you that you have no ability or to stop you. Start from where you are. Start from where you are. That is number one strategy. You have to use what you have. You have to. Start with what you have. Don't let, oh, Mimi, thank you once again. Okay. So I stopped waiting for the perfect time or perfect conditions. I use what I have, what is available. Use what is available to acquire what you want. Strategy 2, I learned the things I couldn't afford to pay for. I mentioned it then too. What I couldn't pay for, I learned it myself. This becomes very important, it became very important to my own life. I have to learn it. If I know I have these skills, I want to do this and I can't pay for it. I don't have money to pay. I will just learn it. So I discovered that there were things I wanted to accomplish, but I couldn't afford to outsource it. So what's the next thing? I learned them. I taught myself. I spent time learning different skills. Is it video editing? Is it graphics? I learned it. Why do we have Canva? I learned all these things. Adobe Express, Adobe Photoshop. Why do we have all those things? Content creations. I learned it. Even down to website development. I learned it. Social media, different digital skills. And I wasn't learning because I had plenty of money, no. Don't misquote me. If you are learning, going to pay. I learned all these things freely. When I learned my website development, I remember very well, there's a brother of mine that is a guru. I begged and begged, I talk ahead. He's always a busy man. I talk and beg him to book a date for me. Let him check the time that is convenient for him, and I'm going to work around it. And he agreed to give me 1 hour. I said, no problem. That 1 hour, I cherish it like it's like, a whole full year course in the university. And when it came, I have to record. If I still have that recorded video, I have to record everything, all the teaching as he was teaching me. And after the lecture, I have to, let me develop a website for myself. Following his lesson, his teaching, I was, following it to develop a website for me. That was how I mastered it. Don't even say master, that was how I got to know how to do it. In fact, when I finished my first website, I sent to him to cross-check and grade me. It was like, wow, I did a very good job, that I should continue, that I shouldn't stop. From there, I will perfect. My people, I didn't pay a dime to buy data. And after that, I went to I went online, I went to YouTube, I started, checking how to make, create website, how to develop website, different kinds of app you can go to develop websites. I did all those things, to upgrade on what I've learned from him. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. I wasn't learning because I had plenty of money. No. But sometimes I was learning because I don't have money. That was why I was learning this thing. I don't have money. That was why I was learning it. I said, if I cannot pay somebody to do this for me, let me learn how to do it myself. Let me learn how to do it myself. Majority of us are out there, we sit and fold our hands. And they ask you, say, I don't have money. No, my dear, if you have that skill, learn it. Learn it. If you don't know how to pay, if you cannot afford paying someone, then learn it. For how long will you sit? For how long will you fold your hands? For how long will you complain? You can learn it. and then you use it for yourself. Don't forget, if you start using it for yourself, in fact, there's a day that you start even earning from it, because you will doing it for people too, and you collect money. I've earned from video editing even before YouTube start paying me. I've I've earned from it. There was a time I was editing from my brother, which is in US. There was a time I was editing from my oga in Canada, and even till now I still have one or two clients I'm editing for. I have my platform on YouTube job, YT job, where I even edit for people, and I'm still open. Okay, for job opportunity of, if you want to edit your channel or edit anything, your video. Don't forget, I learned it because I couldn't pay people, and all these things I learned them free. I learned them free. And friends, sometimes your greatest investment is not the money you spend to. Sometimes it is the time you spend learning. It's the time you spend. All those times I learned, they were not that easy for me. Some, but I was even working. I have to learn at times during the night. I will do video learning it. I'm on it 24/7. The time I'm supposed to be enjoying myself watching video online, oh my God, I said no. People must watch me too. For how long will I keep watching movie? For how long will I keep watching Chinese and Korean film? Let people to open their YouTube and see Hadiola Wealth and start watching me. That has been my goal. And thank God that I'm acquiring it. Though I'm not there yet, but I'm on the track. And I know one day I will be fully there. So my people, you need to learn to do it yourself. You may not have money today, but you can acquire knowledge today. Acquire knowledge. You may not be able to buy the equipment today, but you can learn how to use the equipment when you eventually get it. You may not have the business today, but you can learn the business. Learn it down. Learn it down. You may not have the audience today, but you can learn how to communicate. If I look at my channel, like this live now, I really don't even know how many people are there, but I'm learning. I did one on Sunday, 2 p.m. I'm doing one today because today is no weekdays. That's why I shifted to to 5 p.m. because by that time some might still be at work. And I'm still going to come live again on Friday. I will still come live again on Saturday by the special grace of God. And on Sunday, consistency. By the time I keep doing it, now I'm facing like maybe under 100 audience. When I start beginning to have millions of audience, I wouldn't, bother. My legs won't be shaking because I'm already learned it. Communication. So you may not have the opportunity today, but you can prepare for the opportunity. Don't let lack of money stop you from becoming the person who will know what to do when the money finally comes. That is it. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you. I'm moving to strategy 3. At this very point, I believe that you are gaining something. I want you to start thinking, look down into yourself. What is stopping me? What is that thing I have? Forget about what you don't have for now. Because if I ask you to start listing what you don't have, you will write and write and write. Forget about it. Forget about what you don't have. Look at what you have. It's not possible that you are empty. It's not possible that I am empty. I don't have anything. It's not possible. It's not possible. You will surely have something. You will surely have something. So don't see yourself as I don't have anything. You have something in you. Strategy 3. I turn my different style different talents, I turn them to tools. Like I said, there is no one on earth that is born for nothing. There is no one on earth that only have one talent or skills or the other. We all have one skills or the other. It might be different. Yours might be different to mine. But we all have one skills or the other. So all those skills I have, I turn them to my tools, which I use. I turn them to tools. This is another lesson I learned. For a long time, being multi-talented can actually become frustrating. Oh, it can become frustrating, because you can do many things. That's what's mean of multi-talented. You can do a lot of things, but you don't know which one to focus on. You don't know which one to focus on. If care is not taken, you will now be jack of all trade, master of none. You might even be master of none, but you are not getting fortunes from them if care it is not taken. You have to look at all those things you know how to do, and then which one can I focus on? As I'm seated here, I can sing. In fact, I have a channel that is for singing, that I upload my songs. That is Adiola Wealth, Adiola Fagule, or Adiola Wealth. When you click on it, please do me a favor by searching that YouTube and subscribe to it as well. If you're on this place, subscribe to Love and Life TV, and then click the like button, share this video, click like on it so that a lot can get reach of it. I can sing, I can teach. In fact, you can invite me. Both home and abroad, I'm fit, I'm good to go. Honestly speaking, I'm a good facilitator. I can teach both Yoruba or English. I don't know any other language for now, but for English and Yoruba, I think I am good. If not best, I'm good. So I can write. I will sit and create a story and write it down. I will imagine some things and put it down on my jotter and bring it to reality. I can design. I can edit videos. Can you see all the skills I'm mentioning? And I can create content. I can organize. I am an organizer. I am an organizer. At times I can just sit and the Lord will just, minister to me to organize a particular thing. It could be a program. And by the time I start, I imagine, put it down on my jotter, try to execute it. It's always a wow. It is always a wow. I'm an organizer and I can communicate. In fact, I love that a lot. When it comes to, talking, interacting, I love it. I love it. I communicate and I can do this. I can do that. And then you look at your life and ask, why am I still struggling? These are the questions. This is the question I do ask myself. At times I will say, some people don't have half of what I have, and they're in money. Out of all the skills I listed, some people only have one. Some can only communicate, and they're millionaires. Some can only edit videos. Some can only organize. Some can only create content, and they're doing good. Why is it I have all these things? I am not doing great. Why am I still struggling? But being multi-talented isn't enough, my people. To be multi-talented is not enough. Like I said, at times you be confused of which one to focus on. I do tell people, there was a time I was sharing my experience as a singer to someone. I said, it is not possible to sing alone. Singing is not something that one person can do on his own. At least you need a keyboardist. At least you need a keyboardist. I'm very frank with us. I don't need to hide anything. On this channel, we rub minds together. We talk. We talk as family. We encourage one another. We talk as if someone that knows what he or she is doing, because we want way forward. You can't sing alone. I cannot hold mic and I start singing. No matter how sweet my voice is, if I sing alone without accompanying, I will get tired. In fact, I don't know if I can mention names here. Call people that are the top singers. Let them come and sing. Some of these people, if they sing without remixing it, you will be shocked. You will say, Jesus, is it their natural voice? Because by the time they take it to studio and they remix it, add different kinds of salt and pepper, it will become wow. But when you don't do all these things, you are singing alone. My people, I don't think it's something you can do alone. You can't sing alone. You need that accompanying. At least, like I said, you need the keyboardist. If you don't want to be elaborate, sound like jamboree galore. Everybody, let's rock it. All the instrumentalists must be there. You want gong, you want omele, you want drum set, you want bata, you want guitar, violin, trumpets. To get all these things, I tried it. There was a time I was, let me do it in my room. I started with keyboards. I said, okay. And there are some songs too that when you sing, you need backup, the baton, to back you up. How will you go about it? I would dare not sing those songs. So I will not sing those songs. I would rather pick the one that I will be the singer. I will be the backup myself. That was what I was doing. And it got to a time I was like, oh, my voice was not sweet enough. Let me try and move to where I will get mic. I started looking for churches. I went to church. I was using church. I used church for some time because you have to buy fuel into the generator. This was now the time. Hey, that generator fly from 200 to 1,000 naira. How will I do it? I cannot have over 5,000 every Sunday to be buying 5 liters. What will I do? I still need to reinforce the keyboardist that was playing for me. The Omoloma, I have to give that boy to something. So what will I do? If I calculate the money of that boy, let's say I give the boy, I tip in 3,000. That is making like 8,000. How will I do it every week? Even if I start to do it twice or once a week or a month, can I really cope? And I wanted to be doing it every week, consistency. I couldn't cope along the line. I stopped it. Now I shift, and that's okay. Let me be doing once a month. Let me go to studio and do it once a month. So then I was paying the studio how much? So if I have to go to the studio, then I have to get all those things, get them ready. I paid 20,000 for 1 hour. I said I will not exceed 1 hour. Let me just do 1 hour and get off. So I will transport myself to the studio. I will transport all my backups to the studio. I will transport the keyboardist and the instrumentalist to the studio. At the end of the month, I was spending 60,000 naira. Because I will pay 20,000 naira for the studio. I will use it for instrumentalists. I will give them 3,000. I will pay the backup. I will transport them. I was even entertaining them so that to encourage them. He goes with how much? Then I was even editing for my brother. I was still getting tip to sponsor it. I said, for how long? It got to a time I couldn't again. I said, no. I did it for like 3-4 months. I stopped. Then I look again. Will I just stop? In fact, when I sing, I say, God, when will people hear my voice all over the world? My people. I said, I will not silence myself. Let me put some one side. There are some things I can do. As I'm here now, I don't need any keyboardist or whatever. I only need my voice. I need a phone and a data. I can do it myself, and I'm enjoying it. And I believe people out there too are enjoying, because this is something that can change you. A lot of people are in my shoe. A lot. Thousands and millions of people are out there. They are in the same shoe with me. You have resources, you are multi-talented, but you don't have resources to execute it. You keep asking, then my brother did not help him, did not help me. Adibin, I have this. Adibin, I have that. Please drop it. Drop Adibin. Look at what you have that you can use. Look at what you have that you can execute, that you can use. That is it. And start using it. Because you keep asking yourself, why are you still struggling? Being multi-talented, like I said, can be, frustrating. You won't know which one to face, you have to take one first. Hold on to one. If you can get liberated and you are, you became successful on one, then it will transfer to the other ones. That is the logic. For the fact that I'm a content creator, I'm talking to people. Oh, thank you, Cecilia, for joining. I can see you. Thank you, Cecilia. I really appreciate. For the fact that please give this video a like, please. Give it a like. I'm pleading. Just press that like button. It won't hurt you. The purpose is to send this video to larger people. Please, let's give it a like. So as I was saying, I look at myself, will I just stop? And does it mean I can't sing anymore? No, I can sing. The voice, the gift is a gift. It's there. But do you know what? I am here now. I'm facing people. I don't need, I only need my mouth, and I'm talking to people, because a lot are facing this thing. Stop telling yourself that it's because I don't have this, it's because I don't have that. No, look at what you have and make use of it. So I began looking at my skill differently. Instead of saying I know how to do many things, I began asking, how can this thing become tools that help me move forward? How can they become tools that help me move forward? I stopped saying I can edit, I can sing, I can do this, do that, and yet you are stagnant, you are stuck. Instead, look at how you can turn those things that will make you a better person, that will make you move forward. That is a major difference. Your talent is not only something to admire. What is there? What are they admiring? People start saying, I admire that lady, she's multi-talented. And what comes out of it? You are multi-talented and you are just like you don't have anything. It's like you are empty. When you are multi-talented and you are not really, it's not really even showing on you, then it has no meaning. It has no meaning. It is something to deploy. Your talent is not only something to admire. You have to deploy it. You have to show it. Use it. Let it bring fortunes for you. If I tell you that even this life I'm doing is not even easy. It's not that I'm doing it out of convenience. I'm not doing it out of convenience. On a very good day, when I look at my audience, and the best time to go live is around evening, night, around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Then the US audience will be around probably 2, either 4. And for Indian or other, the time zone is not the same. But I decided to come now. It's better for me to come now and get, few audience. As time goes on, when I'm consistent, people will get to know that, okay, this is the time she comes live, and I'll begin to build it gradually. Why can't I stay, or why can't I come live in that midnight? It's because in my area here, a lot of things is truly hidden or stopping me from doing so. At that time, the power supply might fuck me up. But now I can still use the little broad daylights. You can still see my face because it's still a bit, light out there. Not totally dark. Do you understand? I look at all those things, I say no. I will not say because of, I don't have all the takes. I don't have Jen here to say, okay, let me put on Jen, or let me, say no. I will not be stopped. Let me come live now. That is it. We move to the next strategy, which is number 4. This might be the point you need. So still stay tuned. I use what I was going through as experience, not as a reason to quit. What I was going through, I use it as experience. I didn't use it as for a reason for me to say I'm not doing it again. But I rather use it as experience. Like the one I mentioned the other time, all those things are now experience. I would say experience is the best teacher. So everything I'm going through, I use them as experience. Okay, I've learned from this. I'm learning from this. I'm learning from this. So this one is very personal. There were times when life became so difficult. There were times when I was discouraged, and there were times when I had to stop something because I couldn't afford to continue. But I refuse to allow every setback to become a final conclusion about my life. I learned something. A setback is an event. It is not your identity. It is not your identity. It's just an event. So you can fall or fail without being a failure. Yes, but the fact that you fall doesn't make you a failure. In fact, failure is an evidence that you are trying. Keep doing it. One day you will get to that track. You will be successful. So you can stop temporarily without being a quitter. You can be broke without being worthless. And you can lack opportunity without lacking potentials. Yes. You can be delayed without being denied forever. So whenever something didn't work, I try to ask myself, what can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? It's not working. Yes. What can I learn from it? For the fact that it doesn't work, that doesn't mean it will not work later. If you now stop, then you allow that to win you. You allow it to win you. I told you my first experience when I was editing video. I did. I cried though. I wasn't joking. God bear me. I was shedding tears. My children and my family know me. That when I'm learning something, they dare not come closer to me because I will transfer the aggression. I will transfer the aggression until I get it though. Until I get it, because the pain is coming down, deep down of me that this thing I'm doing. If I have money, I will just ask somebody to do it for me. Somebody say, why should I struggle on top of what my money can do? Which is true. But if I don't have the money, if I don't have the resources, will I now stop and let my life go in waste like that? And we cried. There must know this thing. I must get it done. I will be there, day and night. In fact, if I see that my head is about to blow off, I will leave it for some time. I can tune it to where is maybe comedy movie. Laughs more. I will go back to it again. Until I get it done. If it is not done, it is not done. It is not yet over. You must have that resilience spirit. You must have it. You must have it. And once it's done, come and see me happy. Come and see me so joyful. And I will keep practicing for me to master it. So that is what I'm telling everyone here today. For the fact that you are failing doesn't make you a failure. No, you are not a failure. Keep doing it. One day, you will get to the track. You will get there. So instead, why is my life like this? Both questions are emotional, but one keeps you stuck. The other makes you search for a way forward. What can I learn from this? We make you, to search for a way forward. I didn't get it. Okay, what is that thing I have not doing? What am I supposed to do that I have not done? Let me try and put it in action. Let me try and do this. Or should I do it in another way? Can I do it this way? Can I do it? No, that kind of a thing. You start brainstorming. If I say that I need to ask people, I'm not asking for money. I'm only asking for knowledge. I will ask, and if I see that you are holding your knowledge because you don't want me to get better, or don't want me to be like I don't even know, I will leave you. I will go to the social media, type how can I do this thing. Oh, thousands of videos will pop up. I will start watching. I will start applying it. When I was about to monetize my channel, let me just bring this in. Once again, let me digress a bit. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for your love, for your views, and for your support, for sharing, for the likes and comments. My channel is monetized. I'm so proud to say it, and I'm happy to say it. When I was applying for the monetization, when I was due and they say apply, I press apply. Some will not be able to do it themselves. They will go and pay someone. So I will tell them, bring 50,000, bring 100,000 to help you go through those processing. I'm available if you want to, do the processing. I will not charge you much because I was once in that shoe. I know what it feels. I won't charge you much, but you pay me for my data. So, I and my husband, hey, come and see us. My husband sat beside me. We opened the laptop, and I want to say, open that video that YouTube said you should watch. I opened the video. As we are doing this on the video, we are doing it too. As we are doing it on the video, in fact, I watched like 3 or 4 videos before I said, okay, press. I was doing it. Hey, the first stage done. The second stage, it's not click done. It was saying in progress. My husband said, no, that video, when they did it, it was done immediately. How come our own is not done immediately? I said, Jesus, it's true. How come this one is not done immediately? What have I done wrong? I check and check again. Say, God. Before I could realize, maybe I should go and check my AdSense. I check it. It was in my AdSense. I got it done immediately. After maybe 30 minutes, it was say done. I said, Father, I thank you. For the last stage again, to not say done, where the gong will come and say congratulations. Some will say after 2 days, they got their congratulatory message. Hey, my own case, I waited and waited. I pray and pray and pray and pray. See, Father. I check and check again. ChatGPT. The robot will have got tired of me. Even YouTube robots. What have I done? Go through my YouTube. Is there anything I need to do? My people, what am I trying to say is, I can pay someone to do it for me, but I don't have it. Before I feed this, before I do this responsibility, I will pay house rent, I will pay feeding, I will do that, I will have. How much is my resources? Fine. Presently, I'm not even working. This is the work I have now. May the Lord bless this handiwork of mine on YouTube and make it progress and successful, and so also to everyone watching me. I say, how will I do? How will I pay? I would rather watch video. To buy data, maybe 1,000 data, I will exhaust that data and will get it done. But finally, all to the glory of God, my congratulatory message came. I was so happy the day I saw it. I screamed. My children told me what happened. I was just saying, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. You are finally monetized. I'm so happy. I'm so proud to say it. We are finally monetized. I'm not saying I am. We, because it belongs to every one of us. So I'm telling us that we shouldn't let, we shouldn't let anything to stop us. Tell yourself, I am unstoppable. Type it there, I am unstoppable. Nothing will stop me. Yes. If you don't allow to be stopped, then nothing will stop you. You can only stop yourself. So I kept moving, even when my movement was more. That is the last strategy. I kept moving. I kept moving. Even it was more. It was not so fast, but I still move. It's better to be stagnant. It is better because as I was moving gradually, you are building a tower. You are building a strong foundation. By the time it will start skyrocket, you will marvel. You will be like, Jesus. That's how it works. That is how it works. So I cannot say because my movement is not fast, or I start looking at Mrs. A, she has gone far. I don't need to look at people. I don't need to look at anyone. No, I can learn from you. Yes, if I look at you, I'm looking at what I can gain, what I can pick from you. I'm not looking because I'm like, I'll be frustrated or I will start jealous or envy. No. I keep on moving and I'm still moving. The part of movement is what I'm doing now. I will keep doing it. Let me have just 5 or 3 people doing this. I will keep doing it. Consistent is what we need. A day is coming that I will open it and I will see millions join me in online. This is what I'm saying. Because I refuse to stop. I refuse to stop. So, and this may be the most important one. I refuse to give up. I don't always move fast. I don't always have money. I don't always have support. Yes. I didn't always know what is the next step or what to do. But I kept trying. I kept learning. I kept creating. I kept looking for opportunities. I kept developing myself. Honestly speaking, I kept developing myself. I can say with all my mouth that I am not what I was a year ago. I wasn't. There's a change. There is a change. There are some of my videos that are on YouTube now. Why do I delete them? Why do I need to delete them? Let them be for reference purpose. Because I look at them one time, I leave myself, I laugh. I say, see what I edited. See what I did. My people. That was when I was learning. Even till now, I'm not there yet. But I'm on the track. So, I kept using whatever I had. And this is how I eventually got to where I am today. Even my YouTube journey is part of this testimony. My YouTube journey. In fact, today makes 2 years I created this channel. YouTube have celebrated me anyway. They sent message and all that. Today is making 2 years that I created this channel. Today makes it 2 years. Exact 2 years. Look at that 2 years. Those journey. There were things I had to learn. My YouTube journey is part of this testimony. Before this channel was monetized, there was a journey behind it. There was a journey behind it. There were things I had to learn. There were things I had to create. There were times I had limitations. There were times I had to figure things out. Like if I cannot avoid this, what's next for me to do? Limitations. But I kept going. And eventually something that began with very limited resources became monetized. It got monetized. Then I didn't have resources to subscribe to all this app. It was a problem. But I was just doing it. I was doing it. So when I tell somebody, don't give up on yourself because your circumstances are difficult, I'm not saying it's from a saying it from experience. I'm saying it from what I've experienced. Yes, I'm telling you from experience. Use these 5 strategies I've mentioned today. Apply it and see your life changing. Honestly speaking, don't wait. Don't wait. Don't stop. The moment you stop, remember that thousands are behind you. Thousands are behind you. They will meet you and they will overtake. They will meet you, they will overtake. By the time you raise your head up and say, oh, let me even be going small, they've gone far. That is why you don't need to stop. At least still be moving. Still be moving. The 5 questions I want every viewer to ask themselves. So if you are watching this and you are saying, this is me, I am multi-talented, but I'm still stuck, I want you to take a piece of paper. Write these 5 questions down. What do I already know how to do? What do I already know how to do? Why everything? Write everything down. Write it down. What you know how to do, please write them down. Don't minimize yourself. Don't say it's just a little thing. No, write them down. Number 2 question I want you to write down. What can I learn without spending much money? Ask yourself, what can I learn? What can I learn without spending much money? Find a skill that can increase your capacity. Then number 3, what problem can my skill solve? Because you know what? A skill becomes valuable when it creates value for someone. That's when it's valuable. So what problems can my skill solve? What can I start with today? What can I start with today? That's the 4th question. I want you to ask yourself, what can I start with? Not next year, not tomorrow. Not everything is perfect. No, not when everything is perfect, but today. Then ask yourself number 5 question. What will I refuse to give up on? What will I refuse to give up on? That this one, no, I can't give up on it. I can't. If I give up on it, I know this one, I can't give up. Choose something and commit to it. Commit to it. But let me also say this warning to us. Don't hear me and think, so I don't need anybody. Love and Life said, I don't need anyone at all. That's not what I'm saying. We need people, yes. We need mentors. We need supporters. Honestly speaking, we need partners. We need opportunities. We need resources. There is nothing wrong with asking for help. And there is nothing wrong with, receiving help. I ask for help anytime I'm in need. Yes. But there is nothing wrong with praying for people who can open doors. But don't let absence of help make you bury your gifts. When you ask for help and help is not forthcoming, will you go and bury your gifts? Will you say, because I've asked and asked and asked, I've even turned to nuisance? Me? I will not stop until I make that thing done. So don't bury your gifts all because help is not forthcoming. Look at what you have that you can use to acquire those things done. Do you get me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So look for opportunities, but keep preparing yourself. Pray for resources, but keep using what is already in your hands. Use what is available. Improvise. Because when the opportunity finally comes, you don't want to meet it empty-handed. That is it. You want to be ready. You want to be ready. And I want to speak directly to somebody watching me right now. Maybe you have been calling yourself a failure. Maybe you look at other people and say, they have connections, they have money, and they have parents now who support them, and they have people behind them, they have equipment, they have opportunities, and you look at yourself and say, what do I have? My friend, I'm not going to tell you that lack is easy. Lack, oh, it is not easy. It is not easy. May the Lord continue to provide for all our needs. It's not easy to lack. It's not easy. I'm not going to prepare, to pretend that money doesn't matter. Money matters, oh. Money matters a lot. Part of what I'm doing today, I'm doing it because I want to also get money. Yeah, I'm dishing out knowledge. I'm dishing out on my own experience. I'm dishing out information that can liberate and transform someone's life freely. But I know that I also need money. We all need money. Money is very, very important and it matters. But I'm not going to pretend that connection doesn't matter at all. They do. But I want you to understand this. Your present resources are not the full measure of your potential. You may be further behind than you want to be. You may have been delayed. You may have been overlooked. You may have struggled. But don't bury what is inside you, because the circumstances around you are not, yet where you want them to be. There is still something you can learn, something you can build, something you can improve, something you can create, something you can offer, something you can become. And perhaps your next breakthrough will not begin with someone, handing you a huge opportunity. Perhaps it begins with you taking the small thing that is already in your hands and saying, let me do something with this. That is it. So this evening or now or this morning or this afternoon, depending on the time, wherever you are, I want you to remember this and understand. You are not necessarily stuck because you lack talent. You are not. Sometimes you are stuck because you have never learned how to activate the talent you already possess. That's why you are stuck. And that is what I want us to talk about. If you are multi-talented, if you have skills, if you have ideas, if you know there is more inside you, but you don't have the money, resources, or connection you wish you had, don't bury yourself. Start. Learn, develop, practice, show your work. Show your work to people that can help you solve it. To sincere people, solve problems, build, keep moving. And most importantly, keep trusting God while you do your post or while you do your part. Keep trusting God. I pray for my channel. Yes, I pray for ideas. Because your story is not finished. It's not finished. It is not finished at all. At this very point. And for people that are still stuck here, I thank you so much for joining me this evening on Love and Life TV channel. I say a big thank you if you are still here till now. And for people that will still join or that will watch the replay, you have to do something. You got to have to do something. Honestly speaking. And before you leave, I want you to tell me in the comment section, what is one talent or skill you have that you have not fully used yet? Let me know in the comment section. That talent or skills you have to search inwardly. You have to discover yourself. Don't wait for someone to discover you. Nobody is ready to discover anybody these days. If they know you have that talent that they have, they're looking for means and ways to bury it or to kill it. Some still let you know, some still, build it, still tell you. So please, let me know in the comment section. Let's talk about it in the next live. And because somebody watching this live may have a gift they have buried for years. And maybe today is the day they begin to uncover it. God bless you all for joining this live. I really appreciate. Once again, thank you so much. At this very point that we are here, we spent over 1 hour. I really appreciate it. for staying till now. God bless you. Don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to like if you have learned one or two things. And for those 5 strategies you have mentioned, please practice it. And you see that you don't remain the same. Please also share this video. Share it to people out there. Some might need it. Some might be in need of this lecture, might be in need of this life-changing, information. Please share it to people. Share it to others. Share it for them to, to benefit from it. And by Friday again, we'll be coming live 5 p.m. the same time. Bear with me for now. 5 p.m. I know with time you will start having thousands of people joining when people are now used to that time. So 5 p.m. on Friday, we will come live again. And on Saturday, which is weekend, you will also come live. You can put it in your diary so that you can, or click the notification bell, subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can be, notified the moment you are live. And on Sunday too, we'll be coming live. You can also go through the channel and watch some of our videos. Like this song that is playing underneath, Lion of Judah, is my recent video. Lion of Judah. You can click the video on the channel to watch the full video. And I'm very sure that your life will remain the same because the Lord will minister to you as you watch it. I believe so. So you can also watch our short videos. The long videos are there. The previous live are also there for you to watch, which will also bless your life. Thank you once again for joining this live, and till we meet again. I remain your loyal person, Love and Light TV. See you on Friday, 5 p.m. by the special grace of God. Bye, Cecilia. Thank you so much for staying to the end. Bye. We shall see on Friday by God's grace. Thank you so much.